Hey, hello guys, this is Shubhabroto and welcome back to my channel, circuiTician. If you are thinking about starting electrical engineering or you are already a student, then this video will save you from years of confusion and mistakes. I am an electrical engineer having over 5 years of experience in the field of electronics, robotics, IoT, PCB design. So I know what really matters in this field. Today, I will be sharing 10 things about electrical engineering I wish I knew before starting my electrical engineering career. Especially here in India, everything is changing fast with AI and new technologies. These are not just random tips. These are my personal experiences gained over the years. So, grab a cup of chai, don't skip the video, watch till the end. Let's get started. The first thing, and this is really important, AI is completely changing electrical engineering. Whether you are designing a simple PCB, working on renewable energy solutions, or making automation solutions, coding is a must-have skill. In 2025, electrical engineers are expected to know programming languages like Python, C++. Companies are not just designing circuits anymore. They are using AI for things like predictive maintenance, smart grids, and energy optimization. I am not joking. Traditional power companies now want engineers who can also work with machine learning. Whether you are designing a simple PCB, working on renewable energy systems, or developing automation solutions, coding is becoming a must-have skill. The good news is that AI is also making our work much easier. We can now predict equipment failures before they happen, optimize energy use in real time, and design smarter systems faster than ever. But if you ignore this trend, you risk being left behind. Here's a pro tip. Start with Python. It's very beginner friendly, easy to learn, and widely used. Once you get comfortable, you can slowly move to C++ or other languages, depending on your interest. Although AI like ChatGPT and Gemini can generate code efficiently, but learning coding from scratch will save you from lot of stress later in your career. Okay, now let's talk about salary of an electrical engineer, because everyone wants to know. In India, electrical engineering salaries can be very different depending on where you work, what skills you have, and what kind of company you join. Fresh graduates usually start with around 3 to 4 lakhs per year. But here is something interesting. If you focus on trending areas like AI, automation, or renewable energy, your starting salary can easily go up to 7 to 8 lakhs even as a fresher. The key is that companies are willing to pay more for engineers who have the right skills, not just a degree. The biggest salaries are usually in the right kind of companies, especially private firms that work on cutting-edge technology or energy solutions. Engineers who combine electrical engineering knowledge with programming and AI skills often get much higher offers. Location also matters a lot. Big cities like Mumbai, Delhi, Bangalore, and Hyderabad generally pay the highest packages. Experienced engineers in these cities can get significantly more, sometimes well above 15 lakhs per year. The most important takeaway: don't just focus on completing your degree. Build skills that are in demand right now, like coding, automation, renewable energy systems, and AI applications. These are the skills that can really boost your career and your salary in the coming years. There is a big misconception. People think electrical engineers only wears buildings, fix electrical panels, or work in power plants. That's like saying all doctors only check blood pressure. It's just not true. Today, electrical engineering is much more than just wires and circuits. Engineers are designing AI chips, developing renewable energy solutions, creating IoT devices, and even working on autonomous vehicles. You could be designing the brain of a robot, optimizing energy for smart cities, or working on next big innovation in wireless charging or smart electronics. The field is extremely diverse. You can work in software development, hardware design, research, consulting, or even start your own technology company. Some electrical engineers move into data science, machine learning, or AI research, while others become product managers or technical leads in tech firms. You could even combine your electrical engineering knowledge with robotics or mobile app development to create something completely new. The key is think beyond traditional roles and see electrical engineering as a gateway to many career paths. It's not just about working in labs or factories. This field can take you into startup, global tech companies, or research labs. The possibilities are almost endless if you are willing to learn, explore, and adapt to new technologies. Here is something that might surprise your parents. Your CGPA is not everything. I have seen students with 9+ CGPA struggle to find jobs because they only focused on theory. At the same time, students with around 7 CGPA who worked on real projects and practical skills got amazing offers. Employers care more about what you can actually do, not what you score in exams. Can you design a PCB? Have you worked with microcontroller or sensors? Do you know how to use simulation software like MATLAB, AutoCAD Electrical, or other industry tools? These are the skills that make you stand out. The best way to learn is by building projects from day one. You can start small, like creating a solar charger, an automation system, or a smart home device. Even simple projects show employers that you can apply your knowledge in real life, not just memorize formulas. Joining robotics club, coding competition, and hackathon is another great way to improve your skills. Try to solve real-world problems through your projects. Companies want engineers who can think, design, and create solutions, not just pass exams. The more practical experience you gain, the better your career opportunities will be, and the more confident you will feel in interviews and on the job. In India's engineering world, sometimes who you know can be just as important as what you know. And I don't mean this in a negative way. It's not about using people. It's about building real, genuine professional relationships that can help you learn and grow. Start by joining professional organizations like IEEE or other engineering societies. Attend conferences, workshops, and webinars. These days, many are online, so you don't even have to travel. Connect with experienced engineers and seniors on LinkedIn. And don't hesitate to ask for advice or guidance. Most people are happy to help if you approach them politely and sincerely. Networking is not just about talking to electrical engineers. Talk to software engineers, mechanical engineers, data scientists, and people from other fields too. Some of the best career opportunities come from unexpected connections and collaborations. You never know when a conversation might lead to a project, internship, or even a job offer. Your college seniors are especially valuable. They know the inside story, what company cultures are like, how interviews are conducted, and which skills are truly important in the industry. They can save you months of trial and error if you listen to their advice. Networking is not a one-time thing. It's about building relationships over time. Share your projects, ask questions, help others when you can, and stay in touch. This habit will open doors for you throughout your entire career. sometimes in ways you can't even predict. Remember one thing, your network is your net worth. Electrical engineering today is a very broad field that's both good and confusing. You can do so many things, but you need to choose your focus area wisely. The right specialization can shape your entire career. Power engineering is a safe and stable option, but after a few years, it can start to feel repetitive for some people. Electronics and communication is full of exciting technologies, but it's also highly competitive because many students pick it. The real growth now lies in areas where electrical engineering connects with modern technologies. For example, renewable energy systems are in huge demand as India moves toward green and sustainable energy. The government and private sectors are investing heavily in solar, wind, and smart grid projects. Then there is IoT and embedded systems. Everyday devices are getting smarter, from home appliances to industrial machines. Engineers who understand how to combine sensors, microcontrollers, and connectivity are in great demand. Electric vehicles are another booming area. The EV industry in India is growing very fast, and it needs engineers who can design efficient power electronics, battery management systems, and motor control units. And if you love high-end technology, consider AI hardware design. It's a niche area but very rewarding. You will work things like AI chips, edge computing devices, and intelligent control systems, fields that offer excellent pay and global opportunities. The key message here is don't just follow what your friends are choosing. Internships are one of the most important things in your engineering journey. Getting a good internship can completely change your career path. In fact, many companies hire their best interns as full-time employees later. So think of every internship not just as short-term training, but as a long job interview. Good internships are hard to get because many students apply for them. That's why you need a proper plan. Don't apply randomly to every company you see. Instead, research companies that match your interests and career goals. For example, if you are passionate about renewable energy, look for companies that work in solar or wind power. If you are more into electronics, search for companies that design or manufacture embedded systems, sensors, or automation products. Use all possible platforms to find openings. LinkedIn, job websites like Indeed, and even the official career pages of companies. Start applying early, ideally 5 to 6 months before your internship period, because most good programs fill fast. Once you get an internship, make the most out of it. Be curious, ask questions, learn how real projects are done, and offer help even for small tasks. Show interest and responsibility. This not only helps you learn faster but also makes a good impression on your mentors and teammates. And remember, the people you meet during internship can become valuable connections later. Many students get full-time job offers or future referrals from the people they work with as an intern. So, take your internship seriously. It is a first big step in the professional world. Many students think engineering is only about technical knowledge, but that isn't true anymore. In the real world, engineers work in teams most of the time. You will often have to explain technical ideas to people who don't have an engineering background, manage group projects, and sometimes even lead a team of engineers and technicians. That's why communication skills are very important. You need to know how to explain complex electrical concepts in a simple and clear way. For example, if you can explain how a transformer works to your grandmother, or a school student. Then you can easily handle client meetings or interviews. Being able to simplify your thoughts is a very powerful skill. You should also learn some basic project management and understand how companies actually work. Things like planning, teamwork, time management, and documentation are as important as your technical design skill. Many electrical engineers who develop good communication and management skills later move into higher roles like project leads, team managers, or even technical directors. The old idea that engineers are quiet, introvert, and antisocial is outdated. Today's engineering collaborate across teams, departments, and sometimes even countries. You will work with designers, software developers, business teams, and clients. If you know how to communicate well, handle people smartly, and stay organized, your career will grow much faster than someone who only focuses on technical skills. So don't ignore soft skills, because in modern engineering world, they are just as important as your technical knowledge, sometimes even more. Technology in electrical engineering is changing faster than ever before. What you learn in your first year of college might already be old by the time you graduate. That's why staying updated is not just optional, it's absolutely necessary if you want to stay ahead in your career. Make it a habit to follow industry news and trends. Subscribe to trusted engineering publications or newsletters, and read articles about new technologies and innovations. Follow experienced engineers and influencers on platforms like LinkedIn. Many of them regularly share valuable insights, projects, and upcoming technologies that can help you understand what's happening in the real world. You can also join online communities or discussion groups where engineers talk about current challenges and share solutions. These groups are a great way to learn from real experiences, get advice, and discover opportunities you might not find elsewhere. The rise of electric vehicles, smart grids, renewable energy, and automation is creating brand new job roles that didn't even exist a few years ago. For example, positions like EV charging infrastructure engineer or AI-based energy systems designer are becoming common now. If you keep track of these trends, you can shape your skills and projects in right direction and stay ahead of others. Also, don't rely only on your college syllabus. It often takes time to catch up with new technologies. Try taking online courses on platforms like Coursera, edX, or Udemy. You can find great short courses on topics like IoT, AI for electrical engineers, embedded systems, or renewable energy management. These courses give you a real-world edge and show employers that you are serious about learning and growing. So, never stop learning. The more upgraded you are, the more valuable you become. Finally, remember this: electrical engineering is a degree, not a life sentence. Just because you studied electrical engineering doesn't mean you have to stay in that exact field forever. Many successful people started as electrical engineers and later moved into completely different careers. Some became software developer or data analysts, some joined consulting or finance companies, and others started their own startups. The strong technical base and problem-solving mindset you gain from electrical engineering can be applied almost anywhere. It trains you to think logically, solve real-world problems, and handle complex systems, all of which are useful skills in every industry. So don't panic if you realize halfway through college or even after graduation that core electrical work is not your thing. That's completely fine. Your degree still gives you an advantage because it builds discipline, technical understanding, and the ability to learn new things quickly. Whether you move into AI, business, or even something creative, your engineering background will always help you stand out. In short, use your electrical engineering degree as a strong foundation, not a fixed destination. That is it for today. If you like this video, then make sure you hit the like button and share this video with your friends and technical community. And if you are new to this channel or seeing me for the first time, then make sure you subscribe to circuiTician. And the most important thing, be creative.